Welcome to
Canadian
Doenjang! Hi, I'm Cindy,
Hi, I'm Heejoo.
and today we're going to be making a really common Korean dish, snack, quick food to eat.
The most common thing to eat when you're outside picnicking.
Yep. And when I lived in Korea, this was my most common lunch because it was quick, especially in the summer. It was quick and easy and really inexpensive. We're making tuna kimbap, and Heejoo's going to make kind of the more classic tuna kimbap, and I'm going to make a tuna kimbap that I call my clubbing tuna kimbap. I based this recipe on my favorite kimbap that I used to eat after clubbing in Korea a lot, and it's a little different and a little less ingredients, but really delicious and perfect after you've burned a ton of calories on the dance floor. So let's talk about some of the common ingredients that people will find in any kind of kimbap.
So common will be rice, pap.
Yep.
So kim, rice paper, and then this
Seaweed paper.
Sorry. And then the fake crab meat. This is you must put that in. And egg, you have to put that in. And then cucumber and carrot. This is something you always have in the fridge.
Yep.
You have to put that in too. And then the radish. This one will give this bit of a sour taste to the kimbap, like
Gives
a pickle.
it a little crunch too.
Yeah. And then this one is odeng, the fish cake.
So this is a bamboo roller that makes it easier to roll up. I'm going to use that when I do it. And it's very commonly used, and you can find these in any Asian grocery store pretty much, I would think. And Heejoo's going to actually do it without the roller, just to show you it's possible. So if you look at your labor, your seaweed labor, you'll notice that one side is a little more textured or rough, and the other side is more smooth and shiny. The shiny side should go down, and the rough side should be where you put the ingredients. How much is kind of up to you, but I usually take, say, about a half a cup of rice.
Like usually the amount of food would be like one roll would feed one person.
Yep.
Kind of thing. So it can fit up to about a whole bowl of rice.
You can use the rice scoop like I'm doing, or you can also some people use the plastic gloves like they use in the restaurants. I don't recommend using your hands because, not that I have anything against getting your hands dirty, but the rice will really stick to your hands. And you'll want the rice to cover basically half of the kim. And while Heejoo's making hers, I'm just going to put some mayonnaise. I prefer Miracle Whip, but mayonnaise, any kind of mayonnaise, into the tuna. Just do this to taste, basically. However much you personally like, that's how much I would recommend putting in.
So I'm spreading the rice almost the entire thing, except for the very finer tip.
Now I'm also putting corn in with my tuna because that's how it was after cooking.
Smells good. Should I mix this?
Yep. And in mine, I'm also putting a little bit of toasted sesame seeds as well. It's also common to put that on the outside as well. And I'm also using a Perilla leaf, although mine's a little bigger because mine has a little less ingredients than hers. The only extra ingredient that's not in my tuna mix is the radish, because the radish gives it just that extra little bit of crunch and savoriness. You'll also notice that I'm putting way more tuna than Heejoo is.
And I'm licking my finger. It's okay because I'm gonna eat it. So I'm gonna start rolling my hand roll. So I literally just like do it with my hand like this, and then I'm making it tight. Press a little, and then I take a little bit of the rice and then spread it around the edge, and then like this, and then just press a little bit gently though.
For me, instead of using the little bit of rice like you do,
Yeah.
because I always put a little too much tuna in,
Yeah.
the tuna seals it.
Oh, okay.
So now that we've got them all rolled, the next step is to brush them out with a little bit of sesame oil and cut them up.
So you get to be a painter. Dip,
So to
the
do,
brush, and then brush it over the seaweed. And this gives it that shiny look as well as, you know, the
enhances
taste
the
of
flavor. And then you want to chop it up into reasonably thin, maybe 1 centimeter thick little slices.
It's my favorite part of making kimbap because I get to see the final creation of my artwork.
But another reason for using the oil and for doing the oil very well is it will actually make the kim easier to cut.
Yeah.
Because it soaks in and makes it more pliable.
So the trick to cut is like we're sawing it. So don't press until everything is cut. Like if you press to cut like a vegetable, like press down, it won't cut like this. So you have to saw it. When the food is cut, then you go down, you go down, you go down, you go down with it. And then you can cut very clean. And the final looks like this.
That is a perfect kimbap.
Okay, I won't eat it. We'll just wait.
So let's show them how to do that roll one more time really quickly.
Okay. 맛살. 맛살.
Heejoo's telling you all the Korean words for the common ingredients.
계란. 계란. 오이. 오이. Cucumber. I'm gonna put 2 of these because I like cucumber. 당근. Carrot. And 단무지. Radish. And 오뎅. 오뎅. And perilla leaves is 깻잎. 깻잎. And 참치. 참치. So basically I just cover from the bottom and roll, 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 and press down and make it round. Become an artist. Paint with passion. Okay, and then I'm gonna cut it, holding, sawing it, gently pressing down and sawing. About a little bit thicker than a centimeter. Look how beautiful it is.
And that is kimbap.
Voila.
Jen, it's time to eat.
And 밥 먹읍시다.
So enjoy, everyone. We have the 2 types, my clubbing kimbap and the regular kimbap.
Here goes the clubbing kimbap. Oh my god, it is delicious. I want to eat this kimbap, the first batch you made.
The one that looks all messed up.
It looks all
That's okay.
really messed up, but it probably tastes the best.
So I hope you've enjoyed our kimbap experience, and don't worry if your kimbap turns out as less perfect looking. It'll still taste really good. And sometimes you just need to practice a couple times or use the right knife. I unfortunately didn't the first time. My bad. But try whatever you want. Try different ingredients, mix and match, and find your perfect kimbap. See you next time.
See you again. Bye. This is actually yummiest.